It's an honor to have you here. If you want to start a journey of personal transformation together with Sadhguru, click on the link in the description of this video and learn more.
No, not a role model. If she was my role model, you wouldn't be sitting here with me.
But tell us a little bit.
Probably there are two ways of putting this. One thing is, even when I was 4 or 5 years of age, my thought process was just about the same as it is today. So I don't know which is the reality, whether I did not grow up or I was never a child, one way or the other. Except for my physical ability to do things and whatever else, life and interactions with life. As a person, what I was then, I'm still the same person. Very much. Only thing is, at that time, the burden of ignorance made me a bit serious because I had to pay attention to everything. Or rather, I could not pay attention to anything without being withdrawn from everything else. Well, what's needed, we take it up and do it. That's why there's no burden. Doesn't matter how much activity, there is no burdensomeness because you don't carry it heavy on yourself.
Do you think the educational system needs to be radically changed then?
Well, the educational system that we have is like an extruder system. You put everything into the same thing and it'll turn out ready-made human beings.
Right.
A human being is a life, a unique life.
Right.
And not only that, on this planet, we are the peak of evolution. We are like the flower of evolution. You can't put flowers through the extruder and get out some kind of shape and say, this is the new flower. Flower has to blossom in full fragrance means it needs attention and cultivation. I think very, very few schools in the world can even attempt or afford to cultivate children slowly with the necessary care.
Yeah.
Because it's an extruder system. Put everybody into it and some kind of product comes out. They know physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, everything. This has all been done because we have made making a living too big a thing.
Yeah.
Making a living has become big and absolutely enslaving for our generation because we want to live like somebody else. If your neighbor has a car which is 2 feet longer than yours, you want to get that. If your neighbor has a bigger diamond than yours, you want to get that. If a neighbor has a bigger house than that, you want to get that. It all depends in which neighborhood you're living, how much you want, isn't it?
Right.
It keeps growing like this. So we think this is development, this is advancement of human civilization. No, this is just raising the bar of survival higher and higher, that even if you're a millionaire or a billionaire, still you're fighting for survival. This is the silliest way to live. Because the idea of affluence in life, either for an individual or a society or a nation, is that we don't have to be concerned about our survival. That's the idea. Our choices of nourishment and choices of lifestyle are ensured. We can live whichever way we want. And if something significant comes, we can go that way.
Yeah.
Like people here were asking me, Sadhguru, is it true that next time Jesus comes, he will come here in Missouri, not in Jerusalem? I said, I don't know where he's going to come.